Howdy y'all and welcome to Country Bumpkin Gaming. So today I'm going to be going over the realism of ARMA compared to how the military actually is. I have some experience in the Army, so I'm trying to find out if ARMA really is the king of military realism. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe below.
What do you mean, incident? Send us your grid. Over.
We cannot do that.
Say again. Why not? Over.
We do not have a map.
GPS.
Negative.
This is the most realistic conversation any military shooter has ever had. One of the first things you get to do in ARMA is you get to try your hand at land navigation. The only issue I see with it is that you actually know your location. I can attest to that 95% of the time I have no fucking clue where I'm at, and I know that my soldiers are in the same boat. I'm confident that most soldiers couldn't find the end of their driveway if their life depended on it, so this just illustrates the unrealistic standard that ARMA portrays. The next issue that I see is the lack of safety briefs that I've received while playing ARMA. One of the biggest key sections of the safety brief is the wildlife portion, where we tell soldiers not to fuck with the wildlife in any shape, form, or fashion. And while playing ARMA, I happened to come across a few snakes. Without the safety brief, how would these soldiers know not to play with them? If this was real life, I know that for a fact some private would have captured a snake, hid it in his rucksack, and tried to keep it as a pet in his barracks. The saying goes that everything said at a safety brief is said because someone has attempted it, and it's because it's true. The combat actually surprised me in this game. You can tell by my action shots that I struggle to hit a target 20 feet away from me, and if you've been to any basic training range, this isn't standard. You can also see in the heat of battle I had some friendly team members run in front of me while I'm engaging the enemy. This actually happens more than you would think, because once the enemy have contact, the whole plan goes to shit, and people start doing whatever the hell they want to begin with. One thing that the game portrays well is the initial contact report, or the 3Ds as we like to call them, and I'm not talking about dip, dive, and dodge. This stands for distance, direction, and description. This allows the squad leader to quickly identify the threat and maneuver on the enemy. ARMA gives a perfect example of what this is supposed to look like.
100 meters, front.
Soldier, 100 meters, just up ahead.
However, in a real situation, it sounds like this.
I'm fighting for my life.
One of my favorite parts of the game was when the only person that had a clue what the fuck was going on died, leaving me to try to form a coherent thought on what I could possibly do next. This happens in almost every training exercise, so I thought it was a nice touch that ARMA added. You're fortunate enough to experience an op order or operation order during the campaign as well. This is when all the eggheads in the unit come out to tell everyone else the plan that they concocted while on an all-night, Red Bull-induced rage planning extravaganza. This can last anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. Typically after the 5-minute mark, all the lower enlisted zone out, and the person briefing sounds like a grown-up from Charlie Brown. I don't know how the person designing this game decided that everyone in the military is around the age of 30. In all actuality, 90% of the military personnel are 18 years old that joined because the recruiter spotted them in a Little Caesars pizza. The soldiers are also too polite to each other throughout the game. After about 5 days in the field, everyone is tired of looking at each other and are super grouchy. This leads you to start hearing conversations that sound like this between a private and a pissed off sergeant.
You faggot.
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
Hey, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe for more gaming content. If you would leave a like, that would mean a lot for my channel, and it's totally free. Have a good one, y'all.